Hello everyone, I am your host Warrior Angel. Welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. We're just starting episode 3, The Crooked Mile. So after finishing episode 2 where we found some startling developments in terms of the game. So if you're only just joining us, be prepared for some spoilers on what I'm about to say. We found out that Jonathan Crane has actually been the troll, the prostitute, Lily was it again? And found out that he was actually paying her to pretend to be Snow White. He attempted to have some sort of obsession with her. And upon finding out that we knew about this using the magic mirror, he decided to smash the mirror. So it's now a case of trying to track down what's Jonathan Crane up to, and is he the killer? So let's start episode 3. And if I remember, I did show you previously in The Wolf Among Us, just to give you an idea.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow.
You may remember we thought she was dead at the end of episode 1.
Careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was looking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
I think I'm curious now, who took the picture? Slow, dramatic entry back into the room we just spent the last episode. And my last part of this thing. Oh, I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Crane?
Good description.
Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know!
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I need to find...
Just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White.
Okay.
The room is covered in evidence.
I'm just gonna be silent
Where
again.
did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
yeah, I know.
no, you don't know. You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
It's basically, we have to try and drop it on her as nice as possible. In a way, you know, it's going to be a bad experience for her, given her background. Like I said, if you're only just joining us and you're not sure what I'm talking about, if I remember right from the Fables comics, there was a whole thing when, remember Snow White was with the 7 dwarves? They weren't friendly in the Fables world. In fact, they used as essentially a combination of house slave and sex slave, if I remember right. She managed to escape in the end, only by, I think it was something to do with like making them think she was dead. But it's also going to mean now that, you know, finding out that Jonathan Crane was actually wanting to muck around with her a bit. It's going to be a bit of a bad experience for her.
Lily had many friends, but few Fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then
Okay, so we've got the funeral going on now.
Special
About
circle.
People she trusted and
Lily's.
cared for.
So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to
I
just have to
won't
keep quiet.
offend you by claiming one
Okay,
day
so I'm just
that
going to be good and don't interrupt
pain
the
of losing
funeral.
Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that
Hey, let's see if I can
memory
talk to
of
Lawrence.
Lily will sustain
Your
us well.
Highness.
And it
Oh,
will,
Sheriff.
time, equal
I'm sorry, I
warning.
Let's try and be nice
didn't see
here.
you there.
And it is in that
I
spirit
owe
that
none.
I'd like to talk
About as well as you'd think.
all been so
I haven't had any
passionate.
other,
Your memories
it's never been as bad as when you saw me.
how she could be stubborn
I was
and
angry at first,
rash
when I heard that
and
Lily was
slow.
getting a funeral.
How she carried a torch
Holly
for
was
the
getting
old ways,
closure.
for
I
tradition,
wanted that
for
too. And I
passion.
wanted it for Faith.
And most of all,
Then I
it
remembered
seems how
Faith lived a
Lily
story
loved
Lily never did.
even
She had her
more
adventure.
friends and
She got to live in the light of forever
she
after
loved
with me,
being around them.
for a
Good
while.
times and
So let Lily have the better finish.
never met Lily, but from
It all evens
what
out.
I've been told,
It wasn't
Yeah.
your fault,
I
okay?
know in my
None of
heart
this was your
she
fault,
would like to
Lawrence.
leave it.
It wasn't my
Now
fault, but
we'll have our
I didn't stop it.
moment of silence.
Take care of
Thank
things,
you.
okay?
Yeah. Let's have a look at the offering table, see what we got. There's a card. You may notice a little bit different thing. I'm using my X Plus control pad.
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you.
Oh,
Holly.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
why? What did
Holly,
I do?
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I am sorry.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
What?
After you lie? After you promise me?
I didn't throw a body
Holly,
down.
wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Thing. Sorry, I
Holly.
didn't know.
It's gonna be okay.
You know, it's a bit of thing, like,
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
you tell us
Why
now.
are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
I'm gonna try to be
Everything
thing, okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, alright?
Can't do any better than
Look,
that. Come on.
Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
Okay,
hear
I
me?
can at least try and do that first. She's that pissed off at me.
Of course. You won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
The reason why I didn't go for any of the other options, like I think I know who Lily's killer was and has, because I don't want to cause a stir that might not be true. I mean, obviously it seems quite spiffing the fact that Jonathan Crane did,
This
you know,
better
thing
be
that is.
wildly important. It's been
Okay.
hard enough making a connection with these people.
See,
All this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is...
yep.
I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not
Look,
picture...
I'm gonna be nice
to
here.
not
It is
picture
Snow after all.
him.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong,
thing.
it would mean
Let's
more
see.
than our jobs. We'd get kicked out of Fabletown for messing all of this up so
Okay.
badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him.
He's been recording his visits with
I don't want to show her the actual photo, but at least can...
Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
I'm trying to be good here, I guess.
2
So,
minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's
Okay,
just
good.
that something's come up.
so take your
I
time.
get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
Okay, maybe it's like breaking the fourth wall, but I have a feeling
How'd it
that...
go at the motel? Did you find anything?
I'm just going to say, yeah, thanks.
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
But yeah, the way I'm thinking in a way is to simply put, you know, we don't obviously know that, Bigby doesn't know that Jonathan Crane's leaving.
Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's
Let's just
proper.
be to the
What
point.
are you doing here?
That is the question, isn't it? Or at least a question. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fit to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all.
Okay, I'm going to try and be good around here. Just say, don't
sit
do
in
this
your
here.
office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral? We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
We're not going to have a deal.
Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Alright, let's just do this. Stop this shit.
Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Uh-oh.
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move!
Bye.
Yeah, listen to your lady, love.
Okay, let's see.
Don't have to turn sloppy now.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna kill you!
Holly!
Ollie!
That could have gone better.
I got it done.
Okay. Come on. Show some of that big bad wolf might. There we go. Ouch. Oh, good thing it's only a shoulder hit. Christ, is she alive still? Okay, that could have gone a lot better, admittedly. I should have really tried and brought it away, like I said. But the thing is, you know, one, they couldn't have pulled this shit off better, and what was I supposed to do? It was obviously that Holly was not happy with the fact that you know, all this was happening, the guys could have just left it to a better situation, but they decided not to do it. And they sort of escalated it, especially by, they knew, you could tell just in Tweedledee's expression, that something was going to happen for him. He knew as soon as he said, oh, it was just a dead horn, that they were going to flip. So he did push their buttons. So the thing is, I do hope for their sake that Holly and even Grendel to an extent is still alive. Excuse me. Okay, let's just see what happens. This is Dr. Swinehart, by the way. He's the
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Yeah, so that's going to happen.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Okay, let's ask how everyone else is.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Oh, that's good.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
What?
Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
Alright then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Good old Dr. Swinehart. I still don't know where he's from. I have to look that up. But he's apparently a really good doctor. Probably the best doctor in the world.
So, to recap.
Stop getting distracted by the half-naked man in front of you.
Magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
Once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
Okay.
But I don't know.
There's any other leads we can follow, though?
This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
I'm not entirely sure.
It's incomprehensible to me.
Simply because he's supposed to be quite the coward, you know, so...
I don't know. It just doesn't make
but
sense.
He's definitely been sleeping with Lily at the very least, but...
a conniver, a coward, a liar.
Yeah.
And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
Well,
but
that's
murder
a
and prostitutes.
good way of putting it, I guess.
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
As he falls over dead.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
You know, I honestly feel bad for Holly with the funeral, so...
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question?
Okay, sure.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but
okay,
after tonight...
Sure.
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Ooh, that's an interesting question to ask.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
I'm gonna go with the way I said,
No,
so...
I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Like I said, I'm trying to play him as a nice guy. Honestly, trying to recover from his...
We have a problem. I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to play him as someone who's actually...
Missing a piece.
Oh, hang on.
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
What's the hard way?
We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know that.
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Poor Buffkin. I like how the direction they took him in the Fable comics. They sort of made him a bit of a hero into some regard. But yeah, what was I saying is that, as I said, the reason why I wanted to pick Bigby in that particular way is because I wanted to, you know, be someone who's actually trying to be a decent guy, try and make things better for things and put his past behind him. But at the same time, then I need to have it that he's, you know, so I want to play him so he's pissed off. So yeah, when the shit hits the fan, he doesn't enjoy it, in the sense that he, you know, it means that he can't think, but he also knows that he will just go all the way. So anyway, what we've got here, we've got a letter. Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates to do the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I should feel this should be a priority. Wayland Smith. Wayland Smith's a famous smith. You know, blacksmith, from what I remember. Okay, let me see. We got the inbox. There's a key for the Lonely Arms.
What is it?
Open Arms, not Lonely
Key to
Arms.
his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Okay, let's go for this.
Crane was paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
You couldn't have known, you know.
No, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
Okay, what else we got? We got this. Some more letters. I'm looking at it just to see if there's any information here. So we got, Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioner in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like if you can fix the air like we had asked you 3 months ago, and then at the very least provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. He turns out to be quite the hero in one of the later Fables as well. What we got here? Mr. Crane, you said you paid for the other plaster we done in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass in the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he does much otherwise. So let's open the drawer, have a look and see what's going on inside there. Having a bit of extra strength does come in handy. What's this?
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Despite being alcoholic, he is a good person to...
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from? I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at
Shut
2
up,
o'clock.
Buffkin.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
You're not needed here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane
I
is
can't
going
find
to see a
Bluebeard at the
witch,
best
and
of
it's to
times, so...
acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us
A couple of hours.
a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
No problem.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby
Really?
is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
I can always do both.
It
You know.
has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways.
No, chances are you won't have time.
Why not?
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
Why not?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Just
Before
stay out
you
of
had
it.
No interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Good point.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Okay, it's time for me to decide, is it? So we've got to find the witch, and we've got 2 different options, really, to try and decide where. Oh, we've got 3 options.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Okay. So the thing is, looking at the options, Okay, let me just pause it in case I run out of time. Okay, looking at the options, let me think. What would I do if I was Bigby? Now, I could go to Harley in order to try and see if, on the off chance, she's not burnt the belongings of Lily or not. But the problem is with that is that how would a witch really put like a name, a phone number, or an address in it? It doesn't seem like the glamour nut or something like that. It wouldn't strike me as likely. The Treadles, they might have something at their at their office thing, but on the other hand, to be honest, we don't really know how much they know about Crane. So to me, I reckon Crane's flat will be his apartment, maybe, for the Americans out there. His apartment should be the best place to go, because there's no doubt if he's a clean freak, he's going to have something down for everything and stuff like that. So there's chances are they might have some information there. I was going to take a second while we're here, just so in case you're interested, so we can have a look at the Book of Fables and see what we've got coming up next. So you got about the funeral, troll funeral, right? So I'll just give you a chance to read through that. Okay, we've got Vivian here. And then Dr. Swinehart. There you go. Okay, so go back now. I'm going to go to Crane's flat apartment.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
And I hope so too, love. I really hope so. Okay, guys. Actually, I'm going to end the episode here now. So in the next episode, I can move on and actually explore Crane's flat. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. It's just a great way of showing me that you guys enjoying the episode, and it's nice to see that you are enjoying it. If you have any comments, any questions you'd like to ask about the Fables universe or anything like that about the game, then please feel free to comment. And if you're enjoying this series and you want to keep up to date with new episodes for this one as well as any of the other ones on my channel, then please subscribe. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.